Hey everybody, welcome back. So I just want to make this kind of quick and dirty. I want to kind of talk about the drama, but not really. I want to talk more about how people handle drama and how we are all just failing miserably at it. So I want to give you some things to kind of think about so that the next time something happens, you as a viewer can be like, let me take a step back and not get so invested in this. And also so that if you are ever involved in something or you see signs of something happening in your own personal life, you can be like, let me take a step back and evaluate this and see how I should actually handle it. So, 5 individuals basically were on my radar, my drama radar for the past few weeks. And that is James, Jeffrey, Tati, Trisha, and Nico Cotto Avocado. Crazy stupid name guy. I don't know who he is. But I think we all are familiar with the 3 drama. But if you're not familiar with Trisha's drama, she talked about collaborating with this dude. Then she ended up just ghosting him before she actually confirmed the collaboration. He didn't say anything about it for years. And then now that he's gotten like over 1 million subscribers or something, now he's came out and said, oh, Trisha, like hurt my feelings a few years ago, basically. And she also called him fat. But I mean, Trisha is a troll, and we all know this, and this is the lesson. If you are friends with someone, you need to accept them for who they are. I accept that Trisha is a troll. So whatever she says in a video, I take with a grain of salt, 100%. I take it with a pound of salt because she's just going to say whatever she wants to say, even if it doesn't make any sense, even if it's mean, because I don't think she ever means it in a mean-spirited way. She's just like, I thought this would get a laugh, so I did it. And you can't change people like that. Like, you either accept them for who they are or you don't. And the same goes for James, a lot of accusations were made about him that I feel like were very irresponsible to make publicly. Especially whenever it seemed like there were just a bunch of clout chasers, and I freaking hate that word. But basically that's what they're doing. Because suddenly everybody was suddenly on YouTube, oh, I have a channel and here's my video exposing this and that, blah, blah, blah. Don't handle things publicly that could be handled privately. If you are a viewer and you see drama happening or whatever, even though I also love drama, I love me some drama, especially whenever I'm not involved in it. But I just feel like you have to say, okay, this may provide some entertainment value, but don't get invested in it. Think of it like a reality show. It's not your life. It doesn't affect your life. Don't demand apologies from people. Let things happen however they're going to happen, because it does not affect your life. Say it with me. It does not affect my life, because it's boggling to me. Mind-boggling? It's mind-boggling to me how many viewers feel personally invested in things like this. It's just very strange. I will never understand it, especially whenever you don't personally know these people. We have no idea what went down behind the scenes, because literally everybody's story is different. And it just, at some point you have to say, all right, it's no longer entertaining, it's just harmful, and I'm not going to engage in it or support something like that, and just let these people work it out amongst themselves. With that being said, I think that the takeaway here is that as adults, which all parties involved are, you have to have personal accountability. As a grown woman, if one of my friends said, hey, I got paid money to do this, just wanted to give you a heads up that this is happening, I'd be like, all right, cool. That's your thing. It's your money. Maybe I would have loved for you to do this or that for me, but I can't stop you from doing what you need to do to pay your bills. And I think that it's kind of ridiculous to assume that one person and their one post will make or break your whole company. If you honestly feel that way, I feel like you've got bigger issues. But more importantly, if you're truly friends, you would work that out amongst yourselves rather than immediately jumping on social media to villainize someone that you claimed was your friend. And then the other part is, if that was your one issue, I feel like it's very petty to bring up other issues, basically just to inflate your reasoning. I feel like there's a lot of things that should be handled behind closed doors that are not, and I feel like a lot of that is because of social media addiction. People get validation from going online and spewing all of their garbage out into the open, and then having people say, oh my God, I feel so bad for you. Oh my God, this person is evil, blah, 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 blah. And the same thing happens to real people on my own private, Facebook, where I have high school friends and stuff like that. I don't even go on there hardly at all, because all I see is so-and-so did this and so-and-so did that, and my baby daddy did this, and da 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 da. We don't need to know this. Literally, all of your friends and family don't need to know this stuff. The people that actually need to know it, you should be speaking to face about it, and not on the internet. It's very strange to me. There's plenty of things that go on in my life that I would just love to put people on blast for, but I'm not getting anything out of that. It won't bring me any sort of satisfaction or resolution, so what's the point? And I also feel like if you are in a type of friendship where you are keeping receipts and you are screenshotting conversations as you go and saving text messages to use just in case something happens down the road, that's when you need to cut that off right then and there. Because once you start saving things in case something happens, you've already checked out of that friendship. You already feel like you see red flags. You already feel like, things are going down a path of no return. So why would you continue going down that path? Be an adult and just say, this isn't working out. And with that being said, I feel like all of these things can pertain to any one of us, but specifically speaking about those three individuals, not one single one of them was 100% right. So I'm not defending any of them, but I do feel like I enjoy certain people so much more because I accept them for who they are. I don't put unrealistic expectations on them. I don't feel like anyone should be a role model aside from the parents or your parental figures that you have in your life. You cannot expect celebrities, YouTubers, influencers, whoever to be a role model. I think that's irresponsible to put on someone whenever you have no idea what kind of real person they are. You only see what they want you to see. So don't put those kind of expectations on people. if you have children, that's on you to provide that role model status to them. And, you know, just like with Trisha, you know, I accept her for who she is. Like, I accept that she's a troll. I accept that she's going to say whatever. So therefore, I don't get mad at literally anything that she says. She could say stupid, ridiculous things, and I would just be like, that's Trisha. You know, as an adult, you can choose your friends, but you cannot choose, not saying that she's my friend, but taking these examples and applying them to real life. You can choose your friends, but you cannot choose how they act. You have to be okay with all of them, or don't be friends with them at all. You know, like, and I feel like so many of us seem to forget that all of us are flawed individuals. All of us have things that we could work on, but all of us have our own unique individual personality. And if you don't like an aspect of someone's personality and it is so bad that you can't stand it to the point that you would drag them through the mud publicly, it's time to let go. You know, I understand the desire to want your friends to be healthy and capable and, you know, function properly and all that jazz. But once you bring up your concern the first time, that's it. You no longer get to do that again. If they choose not to change, then you need to choose to walk away, because chances are they're perfectly fine with how they're acting. They don't feel bad about it at all. So why would you continue to stay in a friendship like that? I just don't understand that. So this is already 12 minutes long now. Maybe a little bit less after I edit some of my pauses, but I want to wrap this up and just say, do not expect apologies from people, especially people that have no bearing on your life. If you're a viewer and you are watching a YouTuber, they don't owe you an apology. You can't demand apologies from YouTubers to other YouTubers. If they want to apologize, they will. If you are accepting a demanded apology, that apology is worth nothing, because they're literally just going to tell you whatever you want to hear, and then continue to do whatever they want to do. So learn the value of what is real and what is fake. And I thought I had another point, but I guess, oh, you know what? I do have one more point. Stephanie Lang made a video last week about this, and I thought her video perfectly explained all of my thoughts on all of the James, Tati, Jeffrey situation. And I'm going to link her video down below, because throughout the whole video, I was like, yes, this is exactly how I feel about this. Like 90% at least. And she got so much backlash for it that she basically said, well, I'm no longer going to do videos like this anymore. And I got so pissed, because I'm like, I really like Stephanie, but I want to just like be like, don't allow people to tell you what you can do on your own channel. I know for sure that by doing this video, there will be people that unsubscribe. There will be people that leave dislikes. There will probably be some little nasty comments. It doesn't matter though. Y'all are going to do what you're going to do, and I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And as creators, we got to stop allowing people to dictate what we are allowed to speak about on our own platforms. And I feel like, with the exception of like the drama channels, if there's just a person like talking, you know, through the issues and not, what is going on up there? If there's a person just talking through the issues with their audience, like, that's their opinion. You need to just like let them have that. And if you don't agree, you are more than welcome to go start your own channel and upload your own video. But you cannot come as a viewer and tell someone, you can't do videos like this. I want your unborn baby to die, which is literally what people were telling her, which is heinous. So I just wish that, you know, even though the majority of creators will never see this and never see this message. It's okay for you to say whatever you want. People will come and go, but you have to sleep with yourself at night and how you handle situations and how you get your message across about certain situations. And being cowed into not speaking up is not okay. So that's my thoughts on it. Be an adult. Learn when to say no. Learn when to walk away from a situation. Learn when to and how to accept your friends as who they are and not try to change them. That's it. So this is already now 16 minutes long. So I will talk to you guys next time. Please don't get too up in your feelings about this. And if you don't like the video, stick around and the next one will be different. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.